pleasant morning and welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. Buenos días, compañeros, y bienvenidos al Sugar City Morning Show. Hoy es el 4 de abril y son las 7 de la mañana con 2 minutos. Buenos días. Un gran gusto saludarles hoy por la mañana. Si es que estás preparando a la familia, a los niños en particular, para ir a la escuela, quizás estés haciendo los frijolitos fritos o el pirishpak con tortillas, que lo goces, provecho. We're transmitting live from Nortevisión, Channel 10 here in Orange Walk, Trial Farm to be exact, and we are viewed throughout the length and breadth of this beautiful country of ours. That is through the arrangements that we have with cable providers, cable signal providers, from Corozal all the way to Toledo, and from San Pedro all the way to Benqueviejo. We are one of the very few cable stations, television stations, television stations, whose signal is viewed throughout the length and breadth of this country of ours. And on top of that, we are the only on-air television station here in the north, which means that if you don't have cable, and I gather that large amount of people do not have cable. Sometimes it depends on which village you go to or which town you go to, because the percentages vary. But in some areas it's not because they don't want to, but the signal has just not arrived there because of the distance from the main hub. But nonetheless, it's about 40, sometimes up to 50% of the population that does not have cable, which means that the only thing that they're watching is BTV from, those, the signal that comes through those small satellite dishes, which you have to go to Chetumal or wherever it is to pay on a monthly basis. But that does not give you any local programming. So, and obviously, the only other option for people would be Channel 10. We're glad to be in your home. Le damos las gracias que nos permitas llegar hasta la privacidad de tu casa. El milagro de la tecnología de hoy en día. Muy buenos días. Como siempre, empezando este programa con una oración. Y Dios, hoy me ofrezco a ti para que me obres en mí y hagas conmigo tu voluntad. Líbrame de mi propio encadenamiento para que pueda cumplir con tu voluntad. Líbrame de mis dificultades y que la victoria sobre ellas sea el testimonio para aquellos a quien yo ayude. De tu poder, tu amor y la manera en que tú quieras que vivamos. Que siempre haga tu voluntad. Padre, hoy deseo que todos podamos hacer tu voluntad, que es amarte, glorificarte y cumplir con tus mandamientos. Pero la naturaleza de simplemente ser humano no nos permite muchas veces cumplir con eso. Te pido perdón, Padre, pero que nos des la fortaleza para poder hacer justamente eso, tu voluntad, para que podamos cumplir con tus deseos y al mismo tiempo, Padre, ganarnos mucha paz y mucha felicidad en nuestra vida. Padre, tiene que haber una razón por la vida, tiene que haber. El estar contigo gozando en paz y felicidad, yo creo que sería lo máximo. Gracias, Padre, por todo, por la vida, por la salud y las fuerzas. Gracias por todo lo que haces por todos nosotros, Padre, por ese amor incondicional que tienes para todos nosotros. Te doy las gracias y recordarnos siempre a aquellas personas que más lo necesitan. Enfermos, enfermas, aquellas personas que recién han perdido un familiar, guíalos, Padre, consuélalos. Está con ellos. Padre, te glorificamos, te adoramos, te bendecimos siempre. Amén. Welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. This is the public weather forecast for today, Tuesday, 4th of April. And this report generated at 6 o'clock in the morning indicates that today we're going to have mainly fair, warm, and dry weather conditions prevailing throughout this country. The 24-hour forecast is mostly sunny today, partly cloudy tonight, little or no rainfall is expected. And this is nothing new. This is April. I think that history would be on my side when I tell you that we barely experience any rain in April. And if it comes, it's perhaps just a sprinkle. I think that the meteorologists here at the Belize Weather Bureau mentioned that typically we only get one cold front for the month of April. I don't think that has come through yet. But it's not as if it's going to get cold or anything like that. It's just very simply cooler temperature. But we're not anticipating that at this moment. The winds blowing from the east-southeast at 10 to 20 knots with occasional higher gusts. One thing I can tell you, it's breezy. The sea stayed moderate to rough. There is a small craft caution in effect. So operators of small craft should exercise maximum caution. Those people going to the islands, or perhaps if you're going fishing, whatever the reason may be, as long as you're out in sea, the conditions may be such that you're going to have these high winds, possibly high winds that are going to present a threat, possible danger to you. So maximum care and caution, please. The outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night is for similar weather conditions to prevail. We don't expect anything different. The highs along the coast today, 88, inland 98 degrees, hills 84 degrees Fahrenheit. And everybody was commenting yesterday about what a scorching day it was. It was, I believe, 99 degrees or almost 100 degrees. Today is perhaps not going to be any different. Maybe a 1 degree or two today. Yesterday was forecasted for 99, today 98, big deal. Everything is, as long as it's above 95 degrees, for me, it's scorching hot. And this is scorching hot weather, 98 degrees. The lows for tonight along the coast, 81, inland 76 degrees Fahrenheit. And up in the hills, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The tide is a low tide at 10 o'clock in the morning, followed by a high tide at 4:03 this afternoon, followed by another low tide at 11:41 tonight, and followed by a second high tide at 6:45 tomorrow, Wednesday. The sun sets today at 7 minutes after 6. The sun rises tomorrow, Wednesday, at 16 minutes before 6 o'clock. The moon rises today at 35 minutes after midday, 12:35, and the moon sets tomorrow morning at 1:47. That means 13 minutes before 2 o'clock in the morning. We want to thank Forecaster Guy for this information. Buenos días, compañeros. Un gusto saludarles. Este es el reporte del tiempo para hoy, martes 4 de abril. Si estás cumpliendo años, te deseo muchas felicidades. Si estás celebrando aniversarios hoy, que la pases bien, que la pases de maravilla. Perdón. Este es el reporte del tiempo para hoy, martes, como dije, que indica que la situación general para el día de hoy, esencialmente tiempo caluroso y tiempo seco. No se espera nada de lluvia hoy. Hoy va a estar esencialmente soleado. Bastante sol, mucho sol quizás, parcialmente nublado por la noche, no se espera nada de lluvia, o tantito quizás, pero esto es como dirías, por flucazo. Los vientos del este-sudeste de 10 a 20 nudos con ráfagas ocasionalmente más fuertes. El estado del mar moderado a súper agitado y por esa razón se le pide mucha cautela, mucha cautela a aquellas pequeñas embarcaciones, por favor. Combinando los vientos con ráfagas en exceso de 20 nudos y el estado del mar súper agitado, por favor, mucho cautela. Se espera que mañana miércoles y miércoles por la noche continuemos viendo las mismas condiciones, no se espera ningún cambio. Y las temperaturas para el día de hoy por la costa, las altas, 88 grados. En el interior del país, compañeros, 98 grados. Ayer la gente se quejaba de qué caluroso, que es caliente estaba. 99 grados, fácilmente hasta 100 grados en ciertas áreas. Hoy no va a ser nada diferente. Hoy, yo creo que entre 98 y 99 escasamente hay diferencia. Así que mucho calor para el día de hoy, 98 grados. Por las colinas 84, las bajas por la costa 81, del interior del país 76 grados y por las colinas únicamente 70 grados, compañeros. Las mareas, una alta a las 10 de la mañana, una baja a las 10 de la mañana, una alta a las 4:03, seguido en torno por otra marea baja a las 11:41 por la noche, y en torno a la segunda marea alta a las 6:45, pero eso es hasta mañana miércoles por la mañana. El sol se oculta hoy, compañeros, a las 6:07 por la tarde. Y el sol sale mañana a las 6:16. 6:16. La luna sale a las 12:35 hoy por la tarde. Es más, 35 minutos luego del mediodía. Y la luna se oculta, compañeros, a la 1:47. Eso es hasta mañana por la mañana. Le damos las gracias al meteorólogo Guy por esta información. Y también le quiero dar las gracias a nuestros patrocinadores, German Vega Sons. También quiero dar las gracias al honorable Gaspar Vega. También le quiero dar las gracias a Rapidito Loans, a Sara Cabañas Wholesale Clothing. También quiero dar las gracias a la doctora Leslie Pérez, a Dano Milk, Carl Huschner Memorial Hospital. También le quiero dar las gracias a A&R. Y si es que se me escapó algún otro apoyante, mis disculpas, pero durante el curso del día me voy a recordar y voy a hacer mención de ello. Compañeros, hoy tenemos unos invitados y estamos hablando acerca de aquella gente que reconoce las dificultades que ciertas personas están pasando en términos de darle suficiente de comer a sus hijos, o aquellas situaciones cuando los niños viven tan lejos, o aquella situación cuando simplemente, como dije, no te da suficiente para poder darle de comer a tus hijos. Entonces ciertos grupos de personas tienen feeding programs, especialmente en la escuela. Ahora, se entiende de que por lo que un niño, una niña, sin nutrición, sin comida, es obviamente que no puede estudiar. ¿Ok? Puede estar leyendo la página, pero lo va a estar leyendo 20,000 veces y no captar absolutamente nada. ¿Qué es lo que por lo general sucede? Porque todo lo que tiene en la mente es de que tiene hambre. Tiene hambre. Además, la capacidad de poder asimilar toda esa información y ponerlo en perspectiva requiere de una buena nutrición, requiere una mente funcionando, y si no estás comiendo bien, obviamente no puede funcionar esa memoria, esa capacidad mental, no lo tienes enteramente. Así que hoy vamos a estar hablando con ciertas personas que quieren hacer una gran diferencia en la vida de otras personas y que requieren de un poquito de tu apoyo y pues sobre todo hay que felicitarlos y darles el apoyo si es que estamos convencidos de que es buena la labor que están haciendo. Compañeros, cuando son las 7:16, vamos a tomar una pausa y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes tan pronto estos anuncios. Vamos a esa pausa.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Dano, drink it every day. Dano will for the family.
La Semana Santa se acerca, no tienes dinero, Leche Dano te pone dinero en tu mano con su grandísima rifa 2017. Leche Dano busca ganadores, tú puedes ser uno de ellos. Ven, únete hoy a la gran rifa. Habrá premios fabulosos y fáciles de ganar con Leche Dano. Premios de 250, 500 y hasta $1000. También 6 premios de consuelo. Compra hoy tu Leche Dano y participa. Encuentra Leche Dano en tu supermercado favorito en todo Belice e instantáneamente recibirás un boleto para entrar a la gran rifa de Semana Santa de Leche Dano. El sorteo se llevará a cabo en vivo a través del canal BPN Belize Broadcasting Network el domingo de Ramos, el 9 de abril de 2017. Leche Dano, distribuida por St. Anthony Trading Company. Teléfono 224-4514. Leche Dano, cremosa, instantánea, saludable, lo mejor para ti.
We want Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. I love Dano milk.
What? 50%?
Sure, not mess wrong, but the water do pan it so.
I just did. Dude, relax. I thought you data hug apps.
If you want to do them things, Digicel have bigger and better data plans we need to look into.
But I can't help it. Digicel 4G LTE so fast. I just want.
Chill. I feel you. You could go to data usage in your phone settings to easily monitor the amount of data each app is using on your phone.
Rapidito Loans, the only place you'll get true value for your money. At Rapidito Loans, you can shop for jewelry by carat, stone, or side. A genuine piece of jewelry from us make the perfect gift for that special someone, or even a treat for you. So now is the perfect time for you to check out our wide assortment of quality and affordable gold and silver pieces, available now at huge and fantastic discounts. And remember that for all those last-minute urgent needs and unexpected bills, you just don't have to worry no more. Rapidito Loans is the only quick and reliable solution for all your emergency needs. We provide more and better loan arrangements for your gold jewelry. So come in and visit us at number 4 Belize Corozal Road, Orange Walk Town. The management and staff would like to take this opportunity to wish all Belizeans a happy, safe, and blessed Easter. May the Lord's blessing be upon you now and always. Rapidito Loans, your number 1 lending and jewelry center.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters? Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a tropic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Being like the rest was never an option. After investing $40 million, we now bring to you the most advanced network in Central America and the Caribbean. Our mission has always been to not only be the best in Belize, but the leader in the region. Being good enough is not enough. We want to be the best. Introducing Digicel's new 4G LTE Advanced Network, the fastest data network in Belize, the only network of its kind in Central America and Caribbean. On this new network, Digifans know to get the best data speed, the best call quality, and the best texting experience. Take our word for it, or try us again for the first time.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star, yes. You live in color to the limit. Large and in charge, yes. That's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color, Buster.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts, such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos compañeros a esta edición de el Sugar City Morning Show. Las cosas siendo como son, hemos hoy tenido un cambio ligero en lo que es la programación, but no te estoy diciendo de que no vamos a tener a nuestros invitados que ya están aquí, pero compañeros, tuvimos uno más. We have the distinct pleasure of having with us this morning, Mr. Gian Lino. Mr. Gian Lino is the champion of the junior cross country race that happened over the weekend. This is this Sunday. Good morning and welcome. And above all, congratulations. I think that when a young man like you, who is only 17 years old, manages to compete in a big cycling event like the junior cross country event here in Belize, and manages above all to win all those other competitors. How does it feel? How did it feel?
Good morning to all. It was very challenging. I
I
would say no.
imagine, okay.
It's very challenging, but when you have the help and the support of a team, and you put in your work, you train hard, it is a great feeling. It's one of the best feeling of all.
Okay, but I mean, one of the things that quickly comes to mind is how long have you been practicing for this event? And the second part of the question would be, how did you manage? The terrain here in Orange Walk is not as hilly or perhaps even mountainous, we'll say, as the area between Sokots and Belize, which is where the race was held. How did you manage with that?
Well, I never stop training. I am continuous with my training. I follow plan. Yes, I rest, I train, I rest, I train, but I follow a schedule. And when it comes to the hills, is not much of a problem to me because of the type of training I do. It doesn't require hills, but it's the way you train that will help you on the terrain you go race. And that's the training I try to do so I can do my best at those areas.
Okay, explain it to me just a little bit, because to me, a hill, if I'm pedaling down the San Lorenzo Road, for me that's an easy ride. Okay? But when I'm going up San Francisco Street, up by Oriana's, by the police station, I wish that I could come off the bike and push, and push the bike, because it's difficult.
Yeah, it is difficult, but then our bikes come with gears.
I understand that.
Each gears has a purpose. It's
so in
the
other
level.
words, the change of gears are utilized to
climb.
what you call it. Does that render you? Does that make you lose time, perhaps?
No, it's all depending on your strength. You can push the gear up a hill at the same speed like you push a flat, at flat level, flat terrains. It's how much of the strength you have to push up the hills. Yes, the hills will decrease the time because it's a bit steep depending on how steep it is. But it's how much you can push up.
The reason I ask is because I've seen some of those competitors who are so adept at going up the hills, and they're so used to it because they've been doing it every day. It's like if you were born in St. Ignatius, you're viewing a hill, going uphill is no big deal. Hello. But then for me, we're used to straight, flat terrain. Well, we view things as challenges sometimes. Well, how long have you been training? How long have you been involved in cycling?
Well, I have been involved in cycling for almost 2 years and a half.
2 years and a half?
Yeah.
He's only 17. That means that you've been training from barely 15.
Yeah, barely 15.
Now, you are from Orange Walk
Yeah,
town,
I'm from
Orange
Walk town.
What kind of support do you get from friends and family?
The support is enormous.
Okay.
My family is always there. I have a lot of friends. Nissan Arana, he's one of the biggest help I could have had. He has helped me from the day one. I began with Mando cycling team, which unfortunately couldn't continue with the team. Then I crossed over to the Cabral Marine cycling team, which is from the city. Most of the guys are from villages as well within the city, but we're all here to represent Belize and to eventually be on the national team and go out there to represent Belize.
Now, what you competed in is the junior cross country.
Yeah.
And this was held last weekend. Can you tell us, is this your first time competing at the junior cross country?
No, this is actually the third time I'm competing. The first time I didn't do so well. It was my first race. The second time, which was last year, I got 5th overall in the juniors. Last year I was a youth. Was categorized as a youth. I won the youth prize. Now this year I went with a different mentality. I said I must get that junior prize. and with the help of my team, it was all possible.
Were you alone? When you say the team, this is a local Orange Walk team, or like you
No,
said, you
it-
were from Belize City?
Yeah, the team is original from the city,
Okay.
and then our riders are from different type areas.
How many people? How many people are part of the team? Per se?
It's 7 riders, 7 junior riders, and 6 juniors, 1 youth
Mhm.
riding in the team so far. And we have some elite riders, but right now it's just timing to bring up the team of the elite. But so far, the juniors, we are training and we're doing our best to the ability to be able to go and represent Belize.
Would you like to see more cycling events happening here in Orange Walk?
I would love so. I would love to see.
What are you prepared to do to change the status quo here? Because apparently, well, I know that it has a following.
Yeah.
There is a following, but cycling can be an expensive sport.
Yeah, I can.
You understand me? I have a relative who is very much into cycling, and I was flabbergasted when I heard of the price of bicycles that can go in excess of $7,000, $10,000. Is that so?
Yeah.
Do you need that? Do you have to get a bike that is that expensive as that? Can you get one of those old rally bikes and try to win the race?
Well, the bike has a purpose. It has a big purpose. So, depending on the cost, the brand, it has a price. But each bike has a purpose, and it's difficult to win on a good bike than a cheaper bike, you know. But most of the time, it's not the bike. It's how you train. If you train properly for it, it will pay. The bike doesn't play a major role. The bike doesn't play a major role in the sport.
It doesn't?
Not really. It's how you train.
It's how you
Once
train.
you have the gears and the bike is functioning well, you're capable of winning.
Well, I would know, because obviously I'm not into cycling, but I look at amazement at how some people spend all the savings into a bike that is, because it's titanium and because it's so light and because it has special Michelin tires coming from God knows where, you know, and so forth and so forth. Sometimes I go like, you can have all the most beautiful bicycle in the world, the lightest bike in the world, and still not win.
Yeah.
So the
sure.
point is well taken. It's the way you train.
Yeah.
What are your plans for the future
Well,
in terms of the cycling?
well,
Do you expect to see you sometime in the cross country?
yeah.
Will you be
Definitely.
competing in the cross country this year?
I'm not able because you must have an age of your last junior year,
Mhm.
which I still have another year. So unfortunately, I'm not
So
qualified to
next
race.
year we're expecting to see
Yeah,
you.
next
Hopefully,
year.
si Dios no nos da vida.
Yeah.
Okay. So sometime next year how many do you have a lot of people here in Orange Walk who are into cycling?
I know.
Enough to say to have eventually your own little competition here where you can form an association and say, tell you what, this is the Orange Walk Cycling Committee, and we're going to have a run from Orange Walk Town to Blue Creek and back, and then you get your own sponsors and blah, 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 and,
Yeah.
you know, whatever. Talk to me about
Yeah.
it.
We have riders who are willing, but as you stated, it's a very expensive sport.
Mhm.
Many don't have the finance to be in the sport, and you must train for you to be able to get a team. You won't be able to get a team if you're not training. So it's very difficult, but that we have riders that are willing, there are plenty of youths who want to ride, they love the sport, but unfortunately it's expensive and they can't afford. You would see somewhere there with the bridge cruisers, they're riding, but when it comes to the actual cycling, you know you must get the bike, and the bike is very expensive when it comes to those races, and it becomes very very expensive for someone to maintain the sport.
Yeah, but I remember that when I went to school, I got a mini racer bike when I was living in Belize City, and it was like $350 at the Vogue. The place doesn't even exist. So to begin to tell you how long ago this was. But perhaps something that's worth maybe $500, $600. Are there bikes like that?
Yeah, there are.
Can you correctly train in these less expensive bikes?
Yes, you can. You can.
Yeah, that's, a beginning is as modest as it is a beginning, and a good one at that.
Yeah.
So we don't expect to be born one day and to fly the next day. You have to learn to creep, you have to learn to walk, and then you have to learn to run, and then eventually fly, and so forth. But I'm very glad that I'm very proud of you, and I'm very proud of the people who believed in you, because at 17 years, and to be able to win the junior cross country, believe me, is an accomplishment all on its own. And to think that he comes from Orange Walk town, ladies and gentlemen, and he is one of ours, and who has distinguished himself as one of those people where training, commitment, that's important, right?
Yeah, dedication.
A lot of discipline.
Am I
right? What's your daily routine like? I mean, I know you're still a student, you go to school, but how do you fit in all the training and all the studying and all the whatever extracurricular activities that you may have? How do you do it?
How I'm currently at the Muscle Junior College, we have schedules. Depending on my schedule is depending on how I will train. I don't have a set time when I will train, but most of the time I train early in the morning. 5 o'clock in the morning I'm already training to be back by 7 so I can reach at school at 8. So most of the time I train at the morning, and if I have half days, the evening is time to train.
I asked you the question, but I'd like for you to repeat. Where do you train?
On the San Antonio Road. That's
San
mostly.
Antonio. That means the San Antonio Road would be the road leading to Ewe Creek.
Yeah.
And then all the way to Trinidad, San Lazaro, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. all the way.
Okay. How far do you go?
Depending on the time, it's how far I reach. The farthest is Blue Creek.
You've been all the way to Blue Creek on the
Yeah,
bike?
mostly that's on the weekends we do to put in the mileage required for races. So mostly on the weekends we do to Blue Creek.
Wow. Okay. How? I know that there are times when the wind gets the best of you.
Yeah.
And especially during this time when you have those strong southeasterly winds that are blowing at 10 to 20 knots and with occasional higher gusts. God, Lord, I sound like a meteorologist. but it invariably can go up to 30 knots.
Yeah.
And you have to know how to push your way
Yeah.
against the wind, because you're pushing yourself against the wind with your bicycle and everything,
Yeah.
Even on this is a flat road, and when I used to have a bike and I used to ride my bike, I used to get off my bike and push the damn bike.
Yeah, the breeze is very...
The breeze is so strong that it was less burdensome for me to walk the bike, to push the bike, than to pedal it through.
Yeah, true.
You see what I mean? Because I used to actually get super tired and so forth. So I can imagine the effort that you're making going all the way to Blue Creek and back, because then you're coming against the wind.
Yeah.
Am I not right?
Yeah.
Wow. So this is a note here for the people who are always on the. Let me say that again. The motorists utilizing the San Antonio Road and the Ewe Creek Highway and the Blue Creek Highway, all the way from the entrance of town all the way to Ewe Creek, Trinidad, San Lazaro.
Gaspine Ridge.
I apologize. August Pirates, San Felipe, and, well, not San Felipe down there, but Blue Creek, you know, and so forth and so forth. To please be careful. Whenever you see cyclists on the road, please be considerate.
And I would like to
Any
add to
note
that.
there?
I would say not only on that part of the road, but in general in the Belizean highway. Because we have a lot of cyclists in Belize, a lot of cyclists in other districts who are training.
I was about to get to that because
So they are training, but there are a lot of motorists who are driving careless and may hurt one of us. And most of us are preparing for the cross country so that we can have a Belizean winner this year.
Is there a protocol whenever you say you're riding on the highway and it's a team? It's a team.
It's a team.
10, 12 people.
Yeah.
I have seen some people trying to go 4 and 5 abreast.
Yeah.
What is that recommended? Because that presents it's a very dangerous scenario there.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. Yeah, but I would like to ask cyclists to be precautious. You're on a highway.
To be considered as well because it works both ways.
Yeah, it works both ways. The road is meant to share. It's not only for cyclists, it's not only for vehicles. So we must be also careful on how we ride and also the motorists, how they drive. It's all between the both of them to be safe.
It's a concerted effort between both, but
Yeah.
that's why we're appealing to motorists. Por favor, ejercer máximo cuidado cuando están en las carreteras y ven a estas personas, estos ciclistas entrenando en las carreteras, porque es cierto, muchas veces están totalmente envueltos en tratar de hacer tiempo, pero resulta de que requiere que también tú los ayudes con, si es que ves que están viniendo, disminuye tu velocidad, respétalos, ¿ok? Disminuye tu velocidad, hazlos pasar y luego entonces tú te tomas tu tiempo, tú haces lo que tú quieres hacer, pero no te comprometas en tratar de pasarlos, rebasarlos simplemente porque te da las ganas de rebasarlo. Hay que tener mucho cuidado con esos individuos que tienen derecho de usar la carretera igual que tú. No, la carretera no dice que es solo para autos, pero también es para ciclistas. ¿Ok? Ciclistas. Yo quiero, I want to ask you, you mentioned support from your family, you mentioned support from your friends. Do you have any sponsors you'd like to acknowledge?
Well, yeah, the team, Cabral Marine, is a...
Cabral Marine.
Yeah, Cabral Marine.
Is it Cabral Marine or Cabral Marine?
Marine.
M-A-R-I-N.
Yeah. It's a family-sponsored team. Yeah, they have done a lot. They have done a lot.
And they're based in Belize City.
They're based in Belize City. But we have riders from other villages and districts as well. But they have done a lot for the junior riders. For us who are in the team, we are so thankful to them for what they do. To Mr. Angel Marin, the one who is making all of this possible.
Angel Marin.
Yeah, this guy, he is very passionate of the sport. He is always there. He's the one who's actually sponsoring the sport. He's married. He's the owner of the team, right? And also to Miss Michelle Marin. She's the manager, and she, as a female, is doing a great job to maintain this team as it is right now. Also, the whole family, for them who have been so supportive. Every single race, they're right there, servicing, they're watching, they're the biggest fans.
It's a passion.
It's the passion that is in the family, and that is what motivates us, the riders, to be there. That motivates us to keep on pushing, to strive for the win. And also to the federation for creating these races. Without these races, you wouldn't be able to have...
No, the federation would be the Cycling Federation
Yeah,
of
Cycling
Belize.
Federation of Belize.
Okay.
To making all these races, events possible. The competitors, Without competition, it wouldn't be a race. These guys are good. These guys are real good. And it really takes a lot to beat them. And I want to thank them all for the competition. I love the competition. It's all because of them.
Now let's talk a little bit about the competition. How many people were in the race?
Oh, 45 riders.
45 riders.
Begun.
You pretty much had an idea of who they were and what was the performance like before that?
Yeah, I
So you
read
pretty much psyched them out long before?
Yeah, I
You're
was
pretty
reading,
much.
you know.
You felt comfortable?
Well, for a while, no. But
Did you feel intimidated by
Yeah.
some big guy who has a beautiful bike and who has had a record of being because a lot of them intimidate you.
yeah, I'm not really intimidated by the bikes, but about how these riders have been riding. How they have
Their
been
their
riding.
history, their records,
Yeah, their
and so
history,
forth.
their records. And yes, I was. And I just didn't let that took me out of my race. I thought through, I said, I must do this, must do that. I'm gonna ride smart. I'm gonna use my brains to see when to move, what to do, when to do. So, and then eventually I was in the breakaway, but my teammate unfortunately wasn't there. So I began to panic. What I'm gonna do? I have no help.
You mentioned your team was not there because you need their assistance
Yeah,
to
I
try
need-
to block the other ones.
Yeah, I needed
You
their
know,
assistance.
A little bit of tactic there.
Yeah, and my teammate unfortunately wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually he came across. And when he came across, that was a big help to me. So when he came across, he helped me so much that eventually I ended up coming in solo. So that was a great help.
Where was the final? In
front of BL.
In front of BL.
Yeah, on Philip Wilson Highway.
That moment when you feel that you're gonna win,
Yeah.
and that you're coming in solo and you have a space of between 20-30 feet. Is that what happened?
Yeah, it was a solo. I had a time gap of 3 minutes, 25 seconds.
You had a lapse of 3 minutes and 25 seconds. 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So you came in way ahead of the rest.
Yeah, I did. Well,
Wow.
It was thankful to my team who came, and when I went, they came in the front and they slowed down everyone so I can go. And when those guys came to come and catch me, it was already too late.
It was already
And my
too late.
teammate, they settled in for third. He wanted the second, but unfortunately in the sprint, he got the third place. The rest of the teammates, well, 3 didn't finish, but it was thanks to them.
Would
that
you
we reached
do
here.
that for him?
Yeah,
Would you do
of
the
course.
same for him?
Anytime. It's all of teamwork, team effort. It doesn't matter
'Cause
who
he
wins.
sacrificed
Yeah, he sacrificed himself
for
for,
you.
me. And it's not of you winning,
With
but
the team.
the team winning. That's the major role of it.
That's very important because
Yeah.
a lot of people go like, to hell with the team. I want the glory.
Yeah.
I wanted to be the champion. I want to be this. I want. It turns out being a very egotistic way of saying me,
Yeah.
me. Yo quiero, yo lo merezco. A la madre con los demás porque yo lo merezco. Okay? But then you're telling me it's a team effort.
Yeah, it's a team
and
effort.
you told me about this young man who sacrificed
Yeah.
himself for you to win, which is the maximum expression of teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork.
I think that this other young man must be congratulated as
Yeah.
well. And when I want to take time out, I know that you have to go to school.
Yeah.
It's already minutes to 8 o'clock. But I want to thank you for being here with us.
Thank
And above all, congratulations. And congratulations to your family, to your friends, to your sponsors, to all the people who have been there for you in some form or manner. I also want to take time out to wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Okay?
I would like
now,
to-
success is a hell of a thing. It's how you manage that success that's going to keep you humble.
Yeah.
Okay? Remember.
I would like to really, really thank my teammates. Without this, this would be hard for me. And Nation Isagiri, he was the one who sacrificed himself for me.
I'm sorry?
Nation Isagiri.
Isagiri, okay.
He sacrificed himself for me. He came across chasing 45 miles with the chase group, and as he came, he told me, "Let's go." Sacrifice himself for me till I went, and I want to thank him from that. Any day,
Sure of that.
I will help
this
him.
call. Let me get this call. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Hi.
I am the champion there. I'm Aunt.
Okay.
And I just want to say that he is the nephew of Rick Cantone, Enrique Cantone. He has passed away, but he was very known here in Orange Walk.
The nephew of Rick Cantone. I've known Enrique Cantone, known him for all his life. Okay, well, thank you very much.
I'm the aunt of him, okay?
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you. So you have your roots well placed here in Orange Walk Town, Belize Road.
Yeah.
Yes, Belize Road.
Thank
and
you.
his mom is from Belize Road. She grew here in Belize Road as well.
Well, thank you very much for calling, and thank you very much for supporting him.
Okay, I will.
All right,
Okay,
bye-bye.
have a good day. Bye.
You too. It's good when your family supports you. There's nothing
better than that.
That is greater than that. And if you had to be doing it behind their backs, and go like, I'm going to try, Sugar City Morning Show, good morning. Buenos días, good morning. Hello? That moment when you realize that you're on the air and you got all of a sudden you feel like, yo no voy a hablar porque todo,
Yeah.
Well, I know, like I said, you have to go to school.
Yeah.
Now, there you have it. Good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
I'd just like to say congratulations to the young man, no?
Yes, of course. Quite in order.
I want him to know that he is done us proud, no?
Mm-hmm.
He was a name that wasn't in the race, because I was listening to the race, and his name wasn't called in as much as the other riders. I think if his name was called, we didn't even know he was from Orange Walk.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, we have junior cross-country champion coming from Orange Walk. Of course, his team is not from Orange Walk, but he's from Orange Walk. So why isn't there a parade? Where's the parade? Where's the celebration? Where is the motorcade? I mean, we have a champ, we have a hero. Let's pick up this young man, Orange Walk, all right? And once again, congratulations, buddy.
Thanks.
Quite in order, my friend. Thank you very much. Which was pretty much, I didn't want to go ahead of myself in that respect, but I think that it would be quite in order. We have a champion, and his team may not be from Orange Walk, but good Lord, he is Orange Walkeño hasta la muerte. Y de nuevo, felicidades a todos ellos. Yo quisiera, I would love to see Sugar City Morning Show.
Yes, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. I want to congrats Gianlino from Mencia's family, Parsona Street, the best friend Efraim Mencia.
Yeah, man, sure.
And I want to make God continue bless always.
Well, thank you.
That's a special number from Efraim Mencia. That's his best friend.
My best friend.
We'll try to see if we can have a little parade or something for him. We want to.
Parade, man. One parade.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think that if we keep the lines open, people are going to continue calling. But then again, it's how much time you have.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So when it's exactly 4 minutes before 8 o'clock, again, we want to thank you, and I want to thank your family. I want to thank all those people who called. I want to thank everybody, all the sponsors, anybody who has anything to do. But above all, I want to again congratulate you and tell you, keep up that determined spirit.
Yeah.
Cycling is a lot about your strength, about your physical strength, but it has to do a lot with your mental strength.
All right.
It's your determination, your will, and your stamina okay? And above all, that desire to go ahead despite the odds. Despite the odds, because even though you may have 1,000-foot hill in front of you, and you know that you have to go over the hill, those are the hurdles of life. Those are the hurdles of life. And cycling in its own little manner resembles life. And you have to go through, and it depends on how much strength, how much power we have within ourselves to be able to cross those hurdles. That is going to be indicative of our personal success. Again, thank you very much. And I want to wish you all the best to you and to your family. Compañeros, vamos a tomar una pausa. Cuando son... Bueno, vamos a tomar esta llamada. Please call again. We're not going to go away without this person calling back. Please call again. The person was calling. When is the other race, the cross country? This is Holy Saturday.
Yeah, the Holy Saturday.
That means it's going to be within a week and 4 days. So hopefully sometime next year we'll have a proud Gian Lino as a participant. Right? You may not win, you may win, I don't know. But I think that we have to, if God willing, we have to keep our eyes on the lookout, and above all, you keeping yourself well focused that this is what you'd like to do. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, then again, it seems that the person is not calling back. Again, thank you very much, Gian, and ándale. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Hello, I wanted to give a comment in the English. Hold on,
Ándale, go ahead, please. Go ahead, please.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. You're live.
Hello, good morning. I want to just say
congratulations.
Congratulations to Gianlino. He's my son. I'm so proud of him.
Oh.
Do not have words to express my feelings.
I can almost sense your emotions, ma'am.
I'm so proud of him. Love you, Gian.
Love you too,
make
Mom.
the family proud.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. And I guess that you as a mother in particular have all the right to be proud of him.
Yeah.
You have all the right to be proud of him, and you have all the right to be emotional at this moment, and we share that joy along with you.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome, ma'am. Qué mejor que la bendición de tu propio mamá.
True.
Okay? Compañeros, vamos a esa pausa. Cuando ya son las 8 menos 1 minuto, reconociendo de que tiene que ir este joven a la escuela, todavía es un estudiante, y vamos a estar de vuelta entonces con otros invitados que ya están en estudio, y estaremos de vuelta tan pronto estos anuncios. No se vayan.
Sarah Cabañas Wholesale Used Clothing Limited, the North's largest importer and distributor of high-quality clothing, both new and used at the best prices. Bales are available in regular and premium, located at 26 Asuncion Street. Also, don't forget to check out our top-quality furniture, such as dining sets, living room sets, sofas, recliners, chest of drawers, nightstands, bar stools, bedroom sets in king, queen and double sizes, mattresses, bicycles, formal and casual shoes, tennis shoes, new power tools, kitchenwares, body care supplies, detergents, purses, toys, and the full line of baby products, which include cribs, proms, playpens, tubs, and clothing. Sarah Cabañas Wholesale Used Clothing Limited, located at mile 53 on the Belize Corozal Road. Telephone numbers are 322-2971 or 322-2972. Sarah Cabañas Wholesale Used Clothing Limited, for the best in high quality clothing and top quality furniture.
They say that being on 4 wheels may move your body, but being on 2 wheels moves your soul. When I'm going for my cross-country rides, I need my coverage to go as far as my heart can take me, everywhere I want to be. With Digicel 4G LTE, I've got nationwide LTE coverage for my GPS and my snaps. I ride all over Belize covered by Digicel 4G LTE. You feel me?
testament to government's commitment to improving the lives of all Belizeans. In 2016, the Ministry of Investment, Trade and Commerce, championed by Beltrade, secured approximately $300 million in new and expanded investments, leading to over 1,500 jobs in tourism, agribusiness, and business outsourcing. The ministry continues to facilitate meaningful investments that will improve the lives of all Belizeans.
Dano, drink it every day. Dano milk for the family.
Dano Milk is life. Put on a bigger smile for 2017 with Dano Milk. Win big money just in time for the Easter with Dano Milk powder. Big raffle for the Easter. Dano Milk, the Belizean choice. You can join all these winners from Dano Milk raffles. Win big money, free and easy with Dano Milk. $250, $500, $1,000, and 6 consolation prizes. Buy your Dano Full Cream Instant Milk Powder at your favorite supermarket all over Belize and instantly get your free tickets to win Easter money. The drawing to win Dano Milk free money will be live on BBN TV, Belize Broadcasting Network, on Palm Sunday, April 9th, 2017. Dano Milk Powder is distributed by St. Anthony Trading Company Limited. Telephone 224-4514.
We want Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. I love Dano milk.
Across the country, development and transformation continue under this government. The new Guanacaste roundabout at the junction of the Hummingbird and the George Price highways is complete and one to be proud of. The George Price Highway is being rehabilitated from the Belmopan Junction to Benque Viejo. There will be a new baking pot bridge and upgrade of the Caracol Road. Also, the new Macal River bypass and bridge will be completed by March 2017. In the Belize district, the work has already started from the Hallover Bridge to the Philip Bolson Airport, and funding has now been secured for the new link road to span the Belize River, starting from behind Gentrack and coming out at Mile 8 on the George Price Highway. A $40 million UK grant has been secured for the paving and aligning of the coastal road and construction of new bridges. Under this same grant, the Philip Bolson Highway will be improved between Orange Walk and Corozal. This government continues to work for the development of Belize. Your vision, our mission.
Tienes 8 cilindros. Eres adrenalina disfrazada de aleación de aluminio a 8000 revoluciones por minuto.
Así como así. ¿Será el cigüeñal?
Una limpieza de inyectores y un cambio de aceite. Vas a correr con libertad, campeón.
Los que entendemos al motor como si tuviera voz, hablamos máquina. Rushras, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Ahora distribuido por German Vega & Sons. Búsquelo en su tienda favorita.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show when it's exactly 6 minutes after 8 o'clock. A while ago, before we had our first guest, I was talking about the initiative that certain people have taken of being part of guiding and being part of feeding programs for kids at schools. Because of, let me get this call here. Because of the perceived need, where people go like, but that kid hasn't had any lunch yet. How can he possibly study? Some people just lend a blind eye to it and pretend that they didn't see it. But some of them have taken initiative of grabbing hold of the problem and doing something about it. It is my distinct pleasure to have with me today Miss Irene Sutherland, who is from Trial Farm and who is the organizer behind the Hope Feeding Program here in Trial Farm. And I also have el gusto de presentarles a la señora Cristina Córdoba, que es una de las personas parientes que también sirven de apoyo a Miss Irene Sutherland y que han estado aquí para ver que este programa continúe funcionando. It is, above all, my privilege to say good morning, buenos días.
Good morning.
¿Cómo están? How are you doing?
Very good.
We have a little situation here because she speaks English and the other one speaks Spanish. So this is why I'm going to be going Spanglish, okay? Well, address first to Miss Irene. How are you doing?
I'm very fine.
In the break, you were talking about you were originally from Benin.
Yes.
And welcome to Belize, ma'am. You've made Belize your home.
Yes.
You've made Belize your home.
Married to Belize.
You're married to a Belizean. You've made yourself a home here. And I was speaking to your husband some time ago. And I found out that you have this feeding program. What prompted you to have this feeding program? What motivated you? What made that little click in your mind and go like, we need this?
Well, first, I make a volunteer work with the Red Cross. And they teach us how to help ourselves. And also, my son come home and always tell me that some of the kids don't eat and they are crying, they don't want to do their work in the school. Well, and both of them come together. I make my mind, I talk to the members of this program, and we all come together and we say, yes, it's good.
But it's not as very simple saying, yes, it's good. It requires of a lot of work. It requires of a lot of personal dedication. It requires of assistance from other people, because obviously if you buy 5 pounds of rice for yourself and your family, you won't be utilizing 3 pounds of that to feed somebody else. You obviously have your own kids to do. So it requires of assistance from the community. Am I not right? And from the parents themselves. How has it been going? How long since you have been at this program, and what has been the response like? And are you facing any problems currently?
Well, when we started, we went to Belmopan to register this group, and it's not easy for the starting. It was hard for 1 month now. Every day we don't miss no school day for cooking. We cook every day, lunch for the kids. But it was not easy. The first time we make the drive, whatever we get, we buy the materials for the program. But we need help from the community, from the public, to really look into this, because it's really needed. We have 53 children.
You have 53 people who go to your kitchen?
Yes.
Is it at your house, or you go to the school and you make the...
It's in my house, front of my living place. I divide the place to 2. Then I use one for the program. And the parents really support, because the parents come and cook, because I can't do it by myself. The parents come out. You
have some images of whatever...
yes, we have image. We take some image. We ask the parent. The parent accept that we should take the image, what we are doing, because really we need the help outside there to support not only me, but support the parent also. They are doing their job. They come out to do the cooking, and we really need. We have help from Shell One. We put some can by Shell One, and we put a can by Bakery. And Bakery support us. Those are sponsoring us little things right now, but it's a great for we because little one we get, it help us. And we get a Dickinson, we have Sony store, we have a Sherwan bakery, we have a.
You said Dickinson and you said Sunny,
Mhm.
and maybe somebody else. Somebody else
We have
you remember.
I have stress right in front of the TV. That is why I have many of them more who are supporting. We get sometimes $10, $5 out of the can, and from the week beginning of the week Monday we go and collect all the money. Sometimes we get $30 and we use our own provision to join it, and the parents bring it out sometime, and it's going. But we need the public to know that this is not for me, neither for the parent, but for the kids.
Okay, and let me ask you a question here. Now, this feeding program is school-based.
Yeah, it's for only the time they are going to school.
It's school-based.
Yeah.
In other words, it is based here in Trial Farm.
Yeah.
And it is meant for the kids going to the Trial Farm government school, or any school.
Any school, if they could reach to my house, to the program.
Apparently, we're getting a little bit of problem here with this telephone because the persons are ringing and. Okay, go ahead, ma'am. I'm sorry. Yes.
Well, it's from any school. Our program is based on children when go to school and not yet eat. It could be any school, but only if they are around my house and they could reach that place to eat and go back to their school. But majority of the children is from Trafam school because it's near the place.
Okay. Did you hope, like I said, your kids went one day to you, or perhaps over a certain amount of days, and you were taken aback by the comments when he said that some of the kids were hungry. Now, a lot of people, like I said earlier, would just close their eyes and their mind to that and say, well, what about those parents? How dare them send their kids to school without having anything to eat? And is it because perhaps they just don't have any money? Or is it perhaps because the kid was up and the mother was not around and there was nobody to take care of him or her and of the child, and as a responsible little boy or girl found that he or she had to go to school, or perhaps the mother was at home, but perhaps because of this because we do have situations where parents can be quite irresponsible, and they go like, take $1 with you, or take 50 cents with you, see what you can buy with that, and expect the kid to find something to eat and to fill himself or herself with $1 worth of chips and nonsense, and yet expect that kid to do well in school. But a lot of us, like I say, and I'm thinking here in general, would very simply begin to do the condemnation, but then would leave it right there and not go one step further. But you have gone one step further, and you have shown them the humanity. That it's a human thing to do. The human thing to do is to stop this, because you will never be able to address the problems that these kids have at home. You may never find a solution to parents, irresponsible, drunken parents who don't give a damn about their kids. Or you may never find a situation where a mother is striving so hard and the father has left that family, and the mother just simply does not have any money to feed the kids. And in the hope that perhaps some good angel is going to provide, you have been that angel for a lot of people. And believe me, like I said, I want to congratulate you guys and I hope that you continue. But like I said, you need help. You need help from the community. It's 53 people now that you're feeding, approximately. Am I not right?
Yeah.
But fortunately, you has tenido el apoyo de Cristina. Vamos a tomar la llamada, Cristina, si me permites. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Martinez, good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is Mr. Vern Alvarez from Trail Farm.
Hello, Mr. Vern.
I'm a supporter of Miss Irene.
Uh-huh. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Martinez, I know Miss Irene for so long. She's a woman that try her best in anything that she is willing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to the support group, it's a very good thing that what she's doing. It's a tithe giving for God, and she's helping others. I will not say it's about poverty for people that doesn't have, but it's helping. It's helping. She's helping others. She and her group is helping others. So for the one that doesn't have, especially with parents who are working, you know that they doesn't have the time to come and feed their children. She's doing that part. But I support her all the way in the group, in what she's doing for the children, and I will also support her in need with some of the groceries that they are giving from their cook. So I want to big up Miss Irene and her group, the Hope Feeding Program. I want to big them up and may the good Lord bless them.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much, Mr. Vern.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Martinez and Miss Irene, have a nice day, and may the good Lord continue doing in that group that you are supporting.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias. Thank you. Cristina, tú eres una mujer que ha sido parte de este grupo como pariente.
Sí.
Te has envuelto en este programa. Tú tienes niños yendo a la escuela. Cuéntanos
Tengo
acerca de tu envolvimiento en este
Yo
programa.
tengo 4 niños yendo a la escuela. Por todos son 8, pero los grandes ya se fueron.
Uh-huh.
Tengo 4 yendo a la escuela, una nena que todavía tiene 2 años y una niña especial que es niña especial.
Uh-huh.
Pues antes yo lo miraba duro porque tienen papá, pero como si no tienen. Porque le gusta tomar mucho y pues cuando tiene me ayuda y cuando no tiene no me ayuda. Y yo lo miraba bien duro, pues como salió este programa, ella me fue a avisar. Pues para mí, yo lo miro bien porque a mí me ayuda bastante, porque hay días que yo no tenía para darle a los niños. Yo a veces también ponía a llorar porque veo que los niños lloran, no tengo para darles para comer. Pues como este programa salió, pues yo trato de poner mi parte también. Porque yo digo que es muy duro para las gentes que no tienen. Y
Yo te entiendo. Puede ser bastante emotivo una situación así cuando tienes que hablar acerca de tu situación, y yo creo que te debo sobre todo felicitar por tu valentía de estar aquí hablando acerca de esto abiertamente con la gente y una actitud. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning. Buenos días. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Program.
Yes, it is. Go ahead, please.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I want you to do one thing for me. I need you to reduce the volume of the TV so that you and I can have a conversation through the telephone. Okay, that is much better.
Okay.
That is much better. Now you and I can talk. All right.
Good morning. I am Elena Sutherland. I am calling on behalf of Irene.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. And you'd like to offer your support. Hello?
I am calling. I want to donate a little sack of rice.
Oh, you're calling in to donate a sack of rice?
Yes, because we want the program to be as a help for she.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, this is
So we want
fantastic.
the audience to know that they can call in and donate things for the feeding program.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. And
Thank you.
the message here is, in much the same manner that this young lady has called in to donate a sack of rice for the feeding program.
A small sack, not 100 pounds. If I could,
I understand that. I understand that, ma'am. Eventually, sometime, maybe next month, I'm sure that you'll call in to donate a large sack. For now, it's a small sack. I understand that perfectly. And anybody who would be interested, and thank you very much, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. To call in and donate. They can donate money-wise, and they can donate food items, and they can donate anything that she needs for a feeding program. They know that people that she will need and using for the children, because I am the close neighbor and I am seeing what is going on over there, and it's something great that is going on, because I know that when kids are hungry, that is not something very nice.
That's not good at all.
Yeah, she's doing something great, very great, and I know that God or Jesus will bless her, and the people of Orange Rock will support her.
Yes, well said. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks.
Thank you. Well, the message here is very simply, okay? In much the same manner that this lady has called in to offer and to dar un saquito de arroz para este programa de comida, este programa de comida. Aquí estamos hablando acerca de las situaciones cuando Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning. Good morning. Buenos días. Hola.
I would like to ask you, Sarah, if what about next week for the Easter week? Are they going to do they will continue or what they will do for next week for the Easter week?
Okay, Miss Irene.
Well, because we are not doing this program for the Easter week, for the holiday, they are with their parents and they could, maybe they are going out, some are going to village, some of them going somewhere. Then I asked them if they could come the last day of school. I'm doing some little barbecue for them. Not everybody in their family eat barbecue. I just want the children to be happy. I provide myself that even though I don't get the money to buy the chicken, I will try my best to work. I work also. I'm hairdresser. I braid hair at home, and whatever I get inside, I spend for the program. I told them that the day of school shed, we will do little party for them, and they will eat barbecue.
Okay.
So next week we have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday as school days. Am I right?
Yes, Wednesday.
Well, up to Wednesday. So that answers your question, ma'am. Thank you very much for calling. So next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are school days.
Yeah.
Don't think that this Friday is the end of school. Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning. Good morning. Hello? Call again, please. Cristina, ya estás un poco más sentadita. Bueno, Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning.
Hello, Mr. Martinez. Estoy muy orgullosa de las señoras, especialmente las señoras de al lado, porque yo he vivido lo que ha pasado con mis hijos, que yo he comido atones de harina con mis hijos, gracias a Dios. Tengo 6 hijos y estoy orgullosa de mí, estoy saliendo adelante con ellos. Yo estoy dispuesta a donar para cuando estoy en la escuela, voy a donar un pollo y sigan adelante con ese programa.
Y tu número es 634-38.
634-38-73.
Ajá.
Y yo, si en alguna forma, tal vez nosotros, porque yo voy a tomar, yo traigo mis cositas para vender. Y cuando ellos vengan, si yo puedo traer algo como salsa casera o cosas así, yo estoy dispuesta a donar algo para
Y
ese
te lo
tipo.
te lo agradezco, y seguramente te lo agradece la señora
Si
Irene.
algún día tal vez necesitan para que yo vaya a ayudar en tal vez cocinar o algo, lo puedo hacer.
Te lo agradezco.
Ok, muchísimas gracias.
Como gente como tú se necesita.
Y también oigo que hay veces pueden pedir donación en Custom, porque ellos quitan cosas a la gente y pueden pedir donación en Custom, porque hay muchas gentes lo hacen. Yo creo que ustedes con mucho gusto los debían de ayudar. Y sigan adelante con eso.
Claro que sí, señora, gracias. Gracias. A usted, I've launched the question, what about all those goods that customs takes away from people? And I saw you shaking your head. You received no help at all.
Yes, I can't blame them because one is somebody thinks they are taking, they have to get before they give to this kid. The thing is that I have gone there, I carry my application, the letters and the registration from Belmopan to custom. My husband take it personal and they always tell me to come back. Well, maybe they don't get nothing for us yet. What we are hoping for them to give us something
Right,
too.
that's, thank you. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Hello, I want to go to Irene for our show.
Mm-hmm.
I want to donate for chicken.
You want to donate a chicken? Yeah.
Just tell her I'm sweet,
I'm sorry?
Just tell her I'm sweet, Mr. Trey.
Miss Reed. Okay.
I will give her chicken.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. And I'm inviting people to... Anything else, ma'am?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm inviting people, if you can...
Thank you.
If you can call in and give a little bit of help to this program, please do so. Because you never know. You never know. It sometimes, we'll send your kids to school. You close your eyes to what is happening outside, but it takes a special person to walk into the lives of certain people and to understand that and to feel the pain that they do. And to understand that when you see the look in some kids' eyes, when you put that burger in your mouth, and how they would, you can see that they would love to have that burger because they're hungry, But a lot of people would very simply, like I said, close their eyes and pretend that they didn't see anything. We're appealing to the kindness within you, to the generosity within you, to find yourself being able to donate a little something. It can be anything towards this honorable program. It's a feeding program that takes care of more than 50 kids. But because they don't have the luxury of the support of so many institutions, not even from, so it's parent-based, and we're glad that it's community-based, and we're glad that we're getting the support from some people, okay? But it's from within the community itself that it's being handled, and there's no help from any place else. So they'd be glad to be able to receive that helping hand from you. Cristina, regresando hacia otra vez, bueno, cada que mencionas el nombre suena el teléfono. Vamos a continuar mencionando el nombre para que suene el teléfono. Good morning, Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning. No, we seem to have lost that call. We seem to have lost that. Okay. We seem to have lost that call. Cristina, tú, como dijo la señora hace ratos, has pasado por los tiempos difíciles tú y tus hijos.
Sí.
Entonces, tú te ves personalmente agradecida por tus porque esta señora y este programa te ha ayudado a salir de esa salida adelante y estás dispuesta a dar de ti en gratitud por lo que están haciendo por ti, porque fácilmente criar 2, 3, 4 personas es algo que pues fácilmente 10, 15, 20 dólares al día, ¿ok? Quizás menos, pero por 5 días es una cantidad increíble. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Mr. Martínez, soy la senadora que llamó Sabato. Quería saber su número de la senadora para tal vez nosotros, cuando yo vengo de Guatemala, o llamarle, pero no puedo encontrar para dar.
Claro que sí, claro que sí.
¿Su número de la senadora para que...
Can you give them their number? Claro que sí, mi amor.
My number is 604-3845.
3845. Déjame repetirlo. 604-3845. Lo repito. 604-3845. This is the number for Miss Irene. And if you have a little donation, please feel free to call her and inform her about whatever little donations you may have, or perhaps you may want to go in and help. 604-3845. Remembering that it is in giving that we receive. And the only thing is that you must give out of the kindness of your heart, with no expectations of receiving, with none, because a lot of us go, why, dale esto a la persona y vas a verte que te va a venir mucho más de vuelta. Y entonces te pones a esperar que te llegue, y ¿sabes qué? Nunca te llega, porque lo has dado por las razones incorrectas. No has dado de corazón, no has dado de ti. Que como dice, tienes que dar hasta que te duela. Muchos de nosotros, y siempre lo repito y lo repito y lo repito, damos con lo que no queremos. Damos porque ya la comida está muchos días en el refrigerador, ya tú no lo quieres comer, y en vez de tirarlo, dices, dáselo a tal persona. Sí, esa persona lo agradece. Y no te estoy diciendo que debes de parar de hacerlo, pero lo que debes de cambiar es la actitud con la cual la das. Porque el dar es algo bello, pero tiene que nacer de ti, dar a esa persona sin ningún compromiso, sin ninguna promesa de recibir de vuelta. Porque si empiezas a hacerlo con esa razón, y entonces se está perdiendo todo el sentido. ¿Estás de acuerdo, Cristina?
Sí.
Ahora, ¿tú vas ahí a las 10 de la mañana, 11 de la mañana? ¿Cómo va la cosa? ¿O desde temprano vas a ayudar? ¿Cómo?
No.
Cuéntame de tu participación en este programa.
Pues, a veces cuando los niños ya se van, limpio mi casa, después doy una vuelta ya con ella, a veces todavía no está lista, y pues espero que ella esté lista, y pues ahí empezamos a cocinar y a limpiar. Cuando acaban, se lava los trastes. Cuando vienen los niños, ya está todo listo. Ponemos agua para que laven sus manos.
Y de esa parte de la higiene es muy importante, ¿verdad? Porque tienen que lavarse las manos.
Tienen que lavar sus manos, y cuando acaban, tenemos un trapo guindado así que sequen sus manos y sientan a comer. Lo primero de que vienen, dicen tardes, porque hay unos niños que no decían tardes ni nada, solo entraban, pero cuando entran nosotros decimos, pues, ya vinieron de escuela, tienen que decir tardes a la gente más grandes, tener respeto. Así cualquier persona que les diga, pues, está pasando así, deben decirle tardes, aunque no les contesten, porque hay personas que cuando tú les dices tardes no te contestan. Y yo les digo, no, siempre tienen que decir tardes porque ellos son más mayores que ustedes. Y el bien son para
Además, es simplemente correcto decirlo, aunque no sea una persona mayor, pero aunque sea una persona, dos adultos de la misma edad que estén pasando muy buenas tardes. Yo me encuentro con la misma situación, a veces que ni siquiera te reconocen las buenas tardes que les diste, pero problema de ellos. Yo siempre voy a continuar diciéndole buenas tardes.
Es lo que les digo a los niños, y pues ahorita porque tienen bastante respeto ahorita.
Así que no solo es aquí es muy interesante lo que me estás diciendo, porque no solo es darles de comer y que se corran, sino hay que guiarlos y entrenarlos y enseñarlos, porque esta es la enseñanza que muchos niños no están recibiendo en su casa.
Sí, es verdad.
¿Okay? ¿Por qué razón? Eso es tema de otro cuento, de otro show.
Sí.
Pero es bastante indicativo de las condiciones en que viven estos niños.
Sí, pues
Cuando a la mamá o al papá en realidad no le ponen ninguna importancia al bienestar de sus hijos y nada más, como dicen, no los están los están creciendo como, no sé, sin entrenamiento, nada más el hijo está ahí porque, pues, si el papá vino, me embarazó la mamá y ¡puf! Salió el nené. Así de plano, compañeros, sin tener que, pues, ser tan así brusco. Perdón por ser tan brusco, pero entonces no es un fruto de un amor donde se le va a dar todo a ese niño o esa niña, pero simplemente es uno más. Y muchas veces hasta con mucho remordimiento lo dicen, ojalá tal y tal situación. Bueno, no quiero repetir eso, ya sería mucho. Bueno, pues, por favor, llama de vuelta, ¿ok? Y por eso, pues les quiero desear todo lo mejor. Vamos a hacer algo, vamos a tomar una pausa, pero estaremos de vuelta con ustedes cuando son las 8:38. Vamos a tomar una pausa. Ya luego entonces estaremos de vuelta con ustedes, compañeros. Piensen muy bien acerca de lo que se les está presentando hoy. Y estamos hablando acerca de si es que quieres donar o a un tantito, $2, $5, un saquito de arroz, lo que tú, una salsa casera, frijoles fritos, lo que sea, 2 libras de arroz, de frijol, lo que tú quieras, como puedas. Y también le estoy pidiendo a esas personas que son dueños de negocios que, aunque estén en mejor capacidad de poder ayudar, háganlo. Este es un esfuerzo bastante commendable que está haciendo esta señora, tomando el tiempo aparte, poniendo su vida personal y de su familia a un lado y atendiendo las necesidades de otros. Para eso se vive, compañeros, para dar de ti mismo para el beneficio de otras personas. Para eso se vive y es el mayor gozo que puede haber. Vamos a esa pausa y estaremos de vuelta. Let's go to that break.
The Carl Huchner Memorial Hospital has always been there for me and my family. When my son broke his foot, the KHMH was there. When Mom had the heart attack, the KHMH was there. When Uncle Charlie was caught in a car accident, the KHMH was there. And when I was ready for the latest addition to my family, the KHMH was there for me. I am grateful for the services of the KHMH because without them, everyone in my family would not be here today to celebrate with me. I pay my fees at KHMH because it ensures that their services will be there for me and my family whenever we need them.
Carl Huchner Memorial Hospital. We take care of you.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macau River. Sample a Kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Dano, drink it every day. Dano milk for the family.
La Semana Santa se acerca, no tienes dinero, Leche Dano te pone dinero en tu mano con su grandísima rifa 2017. Leche Dano busca ganadores, tú puedes ser uno de ellos. Ven, únete hoy a la gran rifa. Habrá premios fabulosos y fáciles de ganar por Leche Dano. Premios de 250, 500 y hasta $1000. También 6 premios de consuelo. Compra hoy tu Leche Dano y participa. Encuentra Leche Dano en tu supermercado favorito en todo Belice e instantáneamente recibirás un boleto para entrar a la gran rifa de Semana Santa de Leche Dano. El sorteo se llevará a cabo en vivo a través del canal BBN Belize Broadcasting Network el domingo de Ramos, el 9 de abril de 2017. Leche Dano, distribuida por San Anthony Trading Company. Teléfono 224-4514. Leche Dano, cremosa, instantánea, saludable, lo mejor para ti.
We want Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. I love Dano milk.
What? 50%? Sure, no mess wrong, but the water do pan it so. I just did. Dude, relax. At alone data hug apps.
If you want to do them things, Digicel have bigger and better data plans we need to look into.
But I can't help it. Digicel 4G LTE so fast, I just want
Still, I feel you. You could go to data usage in your phone settings to easily monitor the amount of data each app is using on your phone.
Rapidito Loans, the only place you'll get true value for your money. At Rapidito Loans, you can shop for jewelry by carat, stone, or side. A genuine piece of jewelry from us make the perfect gift for that special someone, or even a treat for you. So now is the perfect time for you to check out our wide assortment of quality and affordable gold and silver pieces, available now at huge and fantastic discounts. And remember that for all those last-minute urgent needs and unexpected bills, you just don't have to worry no more. Rapidito Loans is the only quick and reliable solution for all your emergency needs. We provide more and better loan arrangements for your gold jewelry. So come in and visit us at number 4 Belize Corozal Road, Orange Walk Town. The management and staff would like to take this opportunity to wish all Belizeans a happy, safe, and blessed Easter. May the Lord's blessings be upon you now and always. Rapidito Loans, your number 1 lending and jewelry center.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta. And I would like to say thank you to all those persons who have called in and have expressed their complete support to the Hope Feeding Program. And above all, above all, who have gone beyond and said, I'm going to donate a sack of rice, I'm going to donate a chicken, I'm going to donate this, I'm going to donate that, and who have expressed to that lady who called and said that she goes to Chetumal and she buys and she's going to do that. Thank you very, very much. God will bless you incredibly. Okay? Here during the break, talking to Miss Irene Sutherland, we were talking about the social crisis that we're going through at the moment. And what I'm referring to is the following. Obviously, there is a problem when kids go empty-bellied to school, when they go without having anything to eat, and when they don't go home because they know that if they go home, either there is nothing to eat, or nobody's there, or whatever the situation. So the kid is left to his own devices. And the kid maybe is given 50 cents or $1 to buy something, and being kids, they have spent it on chips and so forth. And so when everybody goes to school, home, to their parents to eat their rice and beans and their tamales and their chirmole and their escabeche, and when they come back, and they said how nice the food was, the pain that you see in those kids who are left without having any food is not something that you'd like to see on a daily basis, believe me. Let me just say that again. It's something that you'd never want to see. Never want to see. I stand corrected there. Never want to see, believe me. But it's indicative, ladies and gentlemen, of an underlying problem. The underlying problem being that parents, a lot of them, just don't have any money to feed their kids. When the fathers, the papas have gone, have left no money because of X situations, because maybe he's an alcoholic, or maybe he's an addict, or maybe, let's look at it the other way around. Maybe he's an invalid. You know what I mean? And is receiving no help whatsoever, and is in no position to be able to help his family. So the brunt of the whole responsibility lies with the mother. And the mother is trying to find ways and means of how to pull this family through. And what does she do? Does she prostitute herself? No. Does she go working out? And even if she does that, and I'm being very blunt here, even if she does that, who takes care of the kids? What happens? Will there be anybody who is going to tell her on a daily basis, Miss, hold $20 here for your kids? That doesn't happen. That does not happen. And so you're faced with a situation where the mother cries and doesn't know, feeling depressed all day, not knowing what to do. So whenever you have a feeding program like this, it is welcome by so many people. And this is when, because you are in so much ingratitude to the program, for giving your kids some food, but above all, some hope, then in gratitude, you go in and you say, can I help you with anything? Because you've been helping me so much. This is the humane side of looking at things. But you, I imagine, Irene, have had personal experiences with family, with neighbors and so forth, and can cast a little commentary there about the conditions that people are going through. But first of all, let's take this call. Please call again. So a lot of people are going through hardships. Single mothers going through hardships. But then again, that's not half of the story, because the other half of the story is that there are some very irresponsible parents. Irresponsible in the fact that just don't give a damn about your kids, okay? And they prefer to give them $1 or 75 cents for them to buy something to eat there, and that's about where it ends. You know what I mean? And but we don't assume to tell you that these are the only conditions that you'll find out there. You'll find a myriad amount of combinations of circumstances. Maybe the parents are not even here. Maybe the parents have died. Maybe the child is being raised by a grandmother, or maybe somebody else who, obviously, by nature of the fact that he's a very old person, does not have the means to be able to raise the money to feed these kids. You know what I mean? So not all of us are privileged to be able to go home and find a hot meal waiting for us at the table. Believe me, it's not as common as you think it is. It's not as common as you think it is, and for many different reasons. And when you find that unique circumstance where you have people who genuinely want to make a difference in this case, who genuinely are looking at the social problems, who genuinely want to change the situation, then your heart goes out and you help. And that is when you're going to get up. You feel so satisfied and so accomplished that you're helping somebody's lives change. You're helping to be a change, that changing factor in people's lives, when at the end of the day, there's nothing sweeter than to have a child who has eaten well, who hasn't been eating well for the past days, but who suddenly feels that, apart from the fact that his belly is full, feels that somebody cares and that somebody loves him and that somebody is looking out for him. Miss Irene, your views there.
Well, right now, I just want to say that nobody should feel bad there that I'm not disgracing nobody there. But really, some family are needed, and especially the single mothers. They really need your help, and we want you to really come out and give it out. Many people will say, oh, she's doing this business for herself. No, I have been given to. I need the public to come out. If we want this changing in this neighborhood, we want all the members of this neighborhood, all the public, everyone in Belize here who could support, come out and support. And this is giving us the opportunity also for we as a mothers who have single mothers to come out to do some business for ourselves. We have been talking, and they all have come out. They will come out, and we start to do some business for ourselves, that they also could have something at home. Breakfast is there for them to make. Dinner is right there for them. Only lunch I provide. I want everybody to come out. It's hard for some family, really, really hard. Come out and support this program. We want to make fair how to come out to it. I thank the traffic department for helping us to get some lead change. Really, that helped me a lot for the month went past. We have get Dollar Drive last Saturday too, and we are asking the public. It's not because they can't walk, because they don't move up. I have a proverb who said that you could give a fish to someone. That is my slogan for the team. You could give a fish to somebody, but teach them also how to fish. You see, that is where I told all of them that we need to do something for ourselves. It's very great. They agree. They are coming out. They are helping me. That don't show already that they are taking their step. We should not watch them and say they can't work. We should help them now to go out, to move them, because somebody can be creeping on the ground and I will just tell him, go walk. We help him to stand on his feet, then he could start to walk. Whatever he do for his life, from then he get the blame. But we should help them out. This feeding program, we need on our help. We need the help of the public. Thank you very much. And I thank all the sponsors, Shell One, Bakery, Sutherland, Elena, and other people, the parents.
Dickerson, you mentioned.
Dickerson, and I have much, but I'm confused right now to say their name, Sonny Store. And thanks for them. A traffic department, a transport department have make us get Dollar Drive by the toll bridge. We thanks everybody for their support. But I want more people to come out that this is not for me. If you want to join this group, come out and join us. If you have any idea, you bring it out that whatever we could do with this family, that this should come out. I thank the human department coming to me and give me advice that I should make them come out. I'm so glad for them too. Thank you very much for everybody, and I need help.
Okay. You mentioned the Human Services Department. Obviously, like I said, we have seen, giving lunch is only one part of the problem. It's not addressing, because these kids invariably come from dysfunctional families, a lot of them, or perhaps from just generally single parents who just can't afford to have to give them any food. The conditions may vary. But in those cases where you have seen that parents or this kid is suffering from a situation, apart from the fact that he is not eating well, do you refer them to Human Services? Or has Human Services, do you work along with them in that regard?
No, when she came to me, she talked to me. She said that one of her clients sent her there. And she come and find out what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. Then I explained to she, and she advised me to go on the show and talk on the show that she will find out what to do to help.
Okay.
And those kids are majority have social case too.
Okay, and I think that we want to address the situation, because I know that a lot of people outside, just by nature, are very skeptical of feeding programs like this, because they go like, it must be the machine, Miss Irene must take this money and they must feed the picnic or do this and do the other, But she has answered you. She has told you. If you want to know more about the program, come in, join. And then you'll be able to feel what she feels and what motivates her to do what she is doing. Am I not right?
Yes, sir.
Let's take this call, but let's wait for it to ring again. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Manuel. Good morning, everybody.
Buenos dias.
I just want to put in on the comment now.
Sure, man.
What she is doing is very, very good, and God will bless her. But I want to say to some of the young parents, they not take care of their kids, but if you hear any concert, anything there, then they're the first one dress up and they out there, spend their money instead of spending money on their kids. Then when they do that, then next day the kids don't have nothing to eat. So I don't want some of the parents say, think about their children instead of go out there and spend all their money. Because then in a thing like that the children suffer, not we.
Valid point, ma'am.
Because you find a lot of names in another club and thing they drink, which in a left the children home have nothing to eat. Then when they go home now and the children they cry, they lash me. And I think some of the children, the parents have to take responsibility for their kids too.
This is what I refer to as the underlying social crisis.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's very good what she is doing, and God will bless her.
Sure, Miss Irene.
Miss, I thank you so much for bringing this out for people to hear you, and I'm so glad for that. That point there, I didn't just.
Into the world.
I see them.
And they have the son responsibility
Yes,
too.
I have seen those one you are talking about. I'm not responsible for those kids. If you have the money and you go to bar or you go to restaurant and spend your money for that, that is not. The children I'm working with right now is those single mothers. Some of them are married, but situation, the man don't have work, he go to court cane.
Yeah.
Anyway, this single parent, when I'm working with right now, I have checked them. I'm going wrong. I see them. They are not the one who go to restaurant and eat. They don't even have it.
No,
They-
well, I know the job on nobody, but I
Yeah.
just said to some of the parents.
No,
that
I pick those in need. When we talk about need, it's really
know.
it's the one in need. We are not after those one who no one think about themselves. Yes, that is what I'm saying from beginning, that I don't want to talk about nobody outside there, but it's this kid, they are in need. What they say need is that sometimes they go to school and they sit down, they watch only teacher. Teacher, they teach, no answer. You know, those children are in need, and the parent, I'm working and they are coming out. They are coming out. And if you people want to come out and give them advice and talk to we are really appreciate to come out to join us and talk to us and see what we are doing. Everybody is welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're hungry, you can't learn.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much for
Thank
calling.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you too. And we invite you to call in if you would like to share your comments and to participate in this discussion, and perhaps even go further and to say, tell you what, I want to commit myself to doing, to helping out in some form or manner. I would like to take this time out to commit myself, Miss Irene, and to tell you that I will contact a number of people over the course of couple of days, to see how best I can help you with ingredients for your feeding program. Okay? I hope to be able to. You said that your number is 604-3845.
Yes, sir.
I hope that perhaps by the middle of next week, I should have this, and you should have an answer for you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time of the day when we have to close the program. It's already after 9. It's already 4 minutes after 9. And I would like to thank, above all, Miss Irene, and also I would like to thank Christina, who has taken time out to be here with us and explaining to us what is the Hope Feeding Program and what they're going through. I imagine that you have your day's work cut out for you already, because you have to go cook, you have to go do so many things and help and feed those people who are in need. You have made one thing absolutely clear, that you prefer to work with those people who are genuinely in need. But then again, if there is a kid who comes from one of those families, you will obviously not refuse them.
No, I will receive them with a precaution. The child will come, but I have to help the parent to help themselves.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yes, I do understand that, because the child is not at fault.
No.
The child is not at fault. But then again, this is where, like I said, the social work that comes in, because obviously, if the kid comes in and tells you that the mother was never home and so forth, then the problem is not because they have lack of resources, but that's because she's being an irresponsible parent.
The child is welcome.
So the child is always welcome. I would have liked to take that call, but unfortunately, it comes a time when we have to leave. It's exactly 6 minutes after 9 o'clock. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations to
Thank you,
both
sir.
of you. And I'm sure that you're doing this for the right reasons, and I think that there's all the reason in the world for you to get all the blessing. Okay, there you are. Give me a little break there. I don't know, something's happening. As soon as I pick up the call, it's easier. I mean, please call back quickly. I'm asking you to please call back quickly so we can take care of your call and close the show after that. Okay? But I want to take time out to congratulate you, like I said, and to wish you all the success. I think that St. Peter's has a feeding program, if I'm not mistaken. St. Peter's School.
Yeah, I heard that all the schools, La Immaculada, have feeding program. I heard that
so a number of schools have
all of them has feeding program, but the problem is that some of the kids don't have the money to buy the food.
But the feeding programs are not meant for food to be sold. Am I not right?
I don't know about that, but what I know that the food is sold in the school. I tried to come here. When one day I was going out and I had to leave my son in the school.
But it's not a school. It's not an initiative that is meant for those kids who don't have any money. It's very simply vendors who are selling food, and even if you don't have any money in the first place, pues te quedas con las ganas y con el hambre, ¿verdad? So the key thing here is when you can get it at no charge. You know what I mean?
I'm not here to come critical the school them. They are selling. They have the purpose for selling it. But what I'm saying, the children who don't have the $1.50 or $2 to pay for the food afternoon, if maybe the parents have 5 kids and the 5 kids have to stay, that makes $10, and she don't have that. We need to look at the problem, and then we could solve it.
Understand. Well, I do believe that the call is not coming through. So, again, we want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into the show, and we want to thank those persons who have called in and have participated during the show. We want to single out those people who have called in and have donated towards the feeding program. Yes, we'll take the call. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning. Good morning. Hello? Hello? Good morning. Person is on the line, but it just... Okay. We want to thanks again. We want to thank those people behind Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, morning.
Yo solo quería saber si la coca trepó.
Yo no te puedo contestar eso a este momento, señora. De lo que yo sé que la caja el precio de la caja subió aproximadamente $4 por caja. Eso sí lo que sí sé. Pero cuánto exactamente no sé. Aproximadamente $4 por caja. Quiere decir de que se está vendiendo aproximadamente 25 centavos más caro. Así que si una botella de coca era $1, ahora es $1.25.
¿El grande o el chico?
El chico.
$1.25. Ok, thank you.
Por nada. Eso me vino ahí caído. Bueno, le doy las gracias a ustedes, a las personas trabajando detrás del escenario, a Morris, a Rahim, a Chequi, tuvo que atender una situación familiar hoy, y deseándole todo lo mejor con su papá. No que está enfermo, simplemente le está dando atención médica, y a dar las gracias a Cristina y a Irene por estar aquí, y a ustedes, compañeros, por su apoyo y su sintonía. Vamos a estar aquí de vuelta mañana a la misma hora, mañana miércoles. El jueves tendremos también más invitados, y creo que el viernes también más invitados. La siguiente semana también más invitados, porque la siguiente semana es la Semana Santa, cuando vamos a tener a participantes de distintas iglesias hablando acerca de sus programas para esa semana, para celebrar lo que es la Pascua, la resurrección de nuestro Señor Jesucristo. Compañeros, nada más me toca decir, sino desearles todo lo mejor para el día de hoy, todo el éxito. El punto clave del día es: haz una diferencia en su vida de una persona. Y cuando lo hagas, no se lo recuerdes y no se lo tires en cara tampoco. Hazlo simplemente porque te nace hacerlo, porque sabiendo que es lo mejor hacerlo, ¿ok? Y Dios te va a dar las bendiciones abundantes. No lo confundas. No lo confundas enteramente. Compañeros, les doy las gracias. Decimos hasta luego. Mañana a la misma hora. Hasta luego, compañeros. Nos vemos.
Sugar City Morning Show.